Ready? 1, 2, 3. She weighed less than a skateboard, but she rode it like a born champion. At that moment, we realized Pookie wasn't just a cat. She was a star in the making. Pookie trotted into our lives a year ago. Honestly, my husband wasn't thrilled about the idea of getting a cat. He's always been a dogs-only kind of guy. But after a little convincing, he gave in. And from the moment she set paw in our home, I knew she was no ordinary kitten. She was curiosity wrapped in fur. In her very first week, she zipped through the house like a tiny, purring tornado, sniffing everything, tapping things with her paws, and leaping onto anything she could reach. One afternoon, while we were sorting through old boxes, my husband pulled out his dusty old skateboards. He leaned them against the wall, and that's when Pookie made her move. She tapped one with her paw, it rolled forward, and her eyes lit up like she just discovered her destiny. At first, she tested it cautiously, one paw on, then another, trying the balance. But soon, she was bolder. She hopped on, coasted forward, and before we knew it, she was riding that board like she'd been doing it all her life. My husband just stood there, jaw dropped. I think that was the exact moment he fell in love with her. From then on, skateboarding became their thing. He'd glide around the kitchen and she would jump on mid-ride, perfectly in sync. It was like watching two best friends speak their own secret language, a language made of speed, trust, and joy. Soon, Pookie had her own little ramp. She mastered it instantly, as if ramps were her natural habitat. People in the comments started saying, "You've got to take her to the skate park." At first, we laughed, but then we thought, why not? The day we brought her there, something magical happened. Pookie didn't tiptoe in, she strutted in like she owned the place. Tail high, ears perked, eyes shining. She hopped on her board and cruised through the park like a pro. People stopped, filmed her, and cheered. And my husband, the way he looked at her, I'd never seen that look before. A mix of pride, amazement, and pure love. It almost made me jealous. But it wasn't just about skateboarding. Pookie pulled my husband back into one of his own old passions, something he'd left behind years ago. Now they hit the park together all the time. She darts after him like a little furry shadow, then hops on her board and races right alongside him. He laughs, she purrs, and together they ride like the wind. Sometimes I think Pookie taught us the most important lesson. Don't overthink, don't hesitate, just take the leap. She didn't wait for permission or worry about falling. She just jumped on the board and went for it. Pookie changed my husband. She changed me. And maybe she'll change you too. Because how can you not love a fearless little champion who rides her skateboard like she was born to do it? If you loved Pookie's story, give it a like, leave a comment, and subscribe for more heartwarming adventures.